Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Chicago Cubs, with their eyes set on defending that World Series title from last year. And a bit odd, they're not considered a front runner after winning it all. That's not usually the case.
Well, Boog, they're still right in the mix. They'll contend, but they're not head and shoulders above the rest of the league by any means. They're going to have to scrap and claw all the way to October if they want to repeat.
You're right. There's still a ton of talent on the roster, so it doesn't seem far-fetched that they could make another great postseason run. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Eddie James. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. So, runner at second, 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Liner, base hit. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
James in his 3rd season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swung on, belted. Bellinger drop step, going back. And gone! He'll circle the bases, and we're level. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fought off foul. Rogers, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they slide in front in the sixth. It's 5-3.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Base hit and a good start to the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. There goes the runner. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. The relay not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. This one in the air. Lopez makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So it's 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they take the lead. It's 9-6. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. The Orioles down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs collect their first win of the season. James had a sensational showing in the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Eddie James went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Eddie James. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they tag him out. Runner at second, 2 down. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first. So
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And that one fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Eddie James.
if you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
That's off the plate.
That one hammered center field. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 10-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
James really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Eddie James went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And next for the Cubs, Eddie James. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 runs in to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Kramer back to work. That clips the corner. Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie James.
And a foul ball. Low off of first with 2 away. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Eddie James, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing at a high fly ball. Well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
No, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. That one is gone. Another homer. His 8th of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. The tying run at the plate. Squares and gets it down the left side. And he barehands it. The throw, and this one is over. What a play to end the game. James really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.